I have acquired all 6 of the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Stick, and I thought I would do a blues and blushes theme for this outfit of the week video. So every day I'm gonna wear a blue outfit just because I've recently been obsessed with the color blue, and I will also test out one of these blushes for the entire day to give you a full review. I have this Abercrombie baby doll dress on. This is really popular, I would say maybe 3 years ago, and I like it. It's got pockets. It is super cute, very flattering, very comfortable to wear. You don't need to wear a bra with it. And then of course my favorite, puff sleeve. I might actually try out the peach. This is, by the way, my first impression on all of these glow sticks because I have not even opened them yet. And also, in case you don't know, Charlotte Tilbury does take return of gently used products. So if you simply just want to try out which shade is for you, then you can just buy a few and then, you know, return the shades that don't fit you. First of all, love the packaging. This is in the peach glow shade. I'm gonna simply apply it on my cheek. I have no idea how much you're supposed to use, but I will say this glides down extremely smoothly. I don't know if you even saw, and I'm just gonna use my fingers to dab so that we don't get any residual color from my brush. Oh, this actually looks really good. Quite easy to blend out because sometimes, and I like to put a little bit on my nose, sometimes with blush bombs, they tend to just get sticky and they're not the easiest to blend out, but this is not the case. It's Tuesday and we have 5 more Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush to choose from. I think I'm gonna go for one of these. This is Pretty Glow and this is Pinky Glow. I feel like this dress is a little bit cooler tone, so I might actually go for the Pretty Glow. It looks like it's got a little bit of a lavendery vibe. Ooh, love the color. Definitely a little bit of that berry, and it almost has a little bit of a gray to it. Let's see, more on the cooler tone side, and I do have a neutral to warm undertone, but I think with the right outfit it could work. I'm just going for all the blue dresses that I have in my closet apparently, but this is a very simple cotton dress from Target. I got it last year when I was still pregnant. It is something like 95 degrees today, so I just want to be comfortable and breathable. Happy Wednesday. We have 4 more blushes to choose from. I am wearing this like kind of a baby blue, sky blue color outfit, so I'm gonna go for, I think I'm debating between Rosy Glow and Pinky Glow. Maybe the pink, because I feel like this more Barbie-ish pink goes really well with this blue. It almost gives me that really popular Dior pink blush shade vibe. It's definitely got that purple undertone to it, which helps brighten up the skin. For the outfit today, of course, going along the blue theme, I just have this set of top and long pants that's very baggy. Happy Thursday. We have 3 more blushes to go through. I am wearing this sky blue dress, so I think I'm gonna go for the berry glow. Let's see, this is probably my least favorite color because I just don't really like berry tone things. It doesn't really suit me, and also it's really, really dark. Oh yeah, definitely more of a like berry magenta, definitely more on the berry side. Very pigmented. I feel like I probably over applied. I would say if you are picking up a darker shade or a more vibrant shade, you can always start with a little bit and then just keep building. Once I pat it down with powder, I think it'll look fine, but probably not a shade that I would typically go for. I feel like every day I've just been wearing a blue dress, which is the easiest way to get dressed. And this is a periwinkle type of blue color. It's also an off-the-shoulder dress if I want it to be, but because I'm working and like moving around, I typically just pull up the sleeves and it looks fine as a sleeved dress too. It is quite short, but I do like how it skaters out and it really helps accentuate waist, and this color makes me happy. Happy Friday, which means we only have 2 colors to go through. I am wearing, again, this like periwinkle blue colored shirt. So I'm leaning towards rosy glow maybe, just to see how it pops. By the way, all these names are so confusing. Like, what's the difference between rosy glow and pinky glow? This is probably the most everyday friendly shade. Oh yeah, so smooth. I continue to be impressed by how smooth it is to apply. I'll be honest, this kind of looks like yesterday's shade, and also I'm not seeing a huge difference amongst all these pinky shades. For the outfit, I'm finally not wearing a dress today. I have this kind of floral periwinkle blue t-shirt. This is from Primark. Then I thrifted this skirt. It is a maxi length. I love the crochet detail. It's really fun and also really breathable for the hot weather. Happy Saturday. We only have one last color to try, which is Cherry Glow, which I believe is like a reddish, more of like a brick red blush shade. Definitely the most red out of all the blushes that we tried out this week. This would be a really good cold weather blush shade. This is surprisingly everyday friendly too. I will wear this color every day. For my outfit, I have yet another blue dress. This is a linen dress from Tory Burch. I really love the safari print. I've worn this dress for, I feel like a few years in a row now. I always bring this out whenever it's hot summer day. Swatch all the shades on the arm so we can see a more visual comparison. So this is the one that I'm wearing now, which is Cherry Glow. This is Berry Glow, Pinky Glow, Rosy Glow, Pretty Glow, and Peachy Glow. All the shades swatched on my arm. Even with the swatches, you can see kind of similarity in some of these like berryish pinky ones, especially this Pinky Glow and Pretty Glow look quite similar. I would say Peachy Glow and the Cherry Glow also have some resemblance. So I'm gonna blend out each of the shades. Okay, you really are seeing a lot more similarity, especially the Berry Glow, Pinky Glow, and Pretty Glow. They blend into kind of the same color. You can probably build a peachy glow to get that cherry glow effect. I feel like rosy glow and cherry glow also look kind of similar. So in my mind, with the 6 shades, you really just get 2 types of colors. You get like a berry-ish pink, which is these 3, and then you get like a almost like a brick red-ish blush color with these 3. Now let's compare with the Merit blush balm. I do have the old packaging, but I don't think they've changed the formula. The Charlotte Tilbury ones are better in quality in that they blend out more evenly, and they definitely last on my face longer than the Merit one. And both of these are balm blush products. So if you were to pick between the Charlotte Tilbury one and the Merit one, then I personally would go for the Charlotte Tilbury one. But if you don't want your blush to have any sort of highlight or glittery material in it, then I would go for the Merit one, because this one looks more natural and the Charlotte Tilbury ones have a little bit of glitter, and as you can see, it definitely gives a little bit of a glow effect, as the name suggests. I will also compare it with the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. I have it in Peachgasm and Pinkgasm. This is Pinkgasm. As you can see, oh my god, look at the shine. It's more of a highlight, like tinted highlight, versus more of a blush with a little bit of a glow. And I will also show you the Peachgasm, which I'm actually almost done. I really love Peachgasm. Yeah, like this is what I would love the peachy glow to look like. But right now the peachy glow almost look too reddish, versus this is more of a like coral peachy shade. There's not really a shade dupe here. It purely is your preference of like how much glow do you want. If you want the maximum level of glow, then go for the Beauty Light Wands. If you want more of a subtle, everyday friendly glow, then go for these glow sticks. And if you do not want any glow, then go for the Merit